Our top story this hour, the countdown for the 2023 Rugby World Cup final has begun. The Springboks take on the All Blacks. Let's cross to SABC Simon Burke for the latest in preparations for the game. Simon, good afternoon. Perhaps as we're speaking to you, you can bring us the latest. How's preparation going? Any doubts or scars for the All Blacks ahead of tomorrow's final, given that obviously they suffered one of the biggest losses in their history just before the World Cup against us?
Absolutely. Well, I'm coming to you live from the Stade de France precinct. As you can see, it's behind me. Hardly the center of the universe at the moment in the rugby world, even though they do have a third place match tonight. But you wouldn't find a supporter around. In fact, I almost missed this crossing because I thought I spotted a Springbok supporter down the road, and as I head off, it just happened to be a guy wearing a green shirt. So yeah, there's not a lot of activity at all going on here. It's quite cold, no atmosphere to speak of right now. What the South Africans are, we were near to them earlier on. They have come into the city in their dribs and drabs, I'd say, but they will be congregating soon. But obviously no one has any interest in the England versus Argentina match. And after what England pulled with us earlier this week, no one ever will have much interest in them. But from a team preparation point of view, they are nowhere near the Stade de France. They're an hour outside of Paris in the Parisian golf course, the Golf Club of Paris, which is a very nice, quiet idyll where they can get themselves together, get their minds right, focus on resting ahead of the final. And everything seems to be going according to plan. Obviously, the team announcement yesterday, dropping a bombshell. Jacques Nienaber, with the help of Rassie Erasmus, continuing to innovate. Who would have thought a 7-1 split on the bench against the All Blacks of all countries? But that is because when we did play them at Twickenham, and it worked so well for us, so they're going back to that. However, the two sets of circumstances, that match was played as a warm-up. This match is the final of the World Cup. It's a very different context there. I did speak to a former Springbok earlier today, Bismarck du Plessis, and he said, while, yeah, it probably was a warm-up match, it's not really ever a warm-up match between South Africa and New Zealand. So he was under the impression that the teams didn't hold back this time around, and we got that win fair and square. Obviously not under dispute at all. They are our brothers in arms when it comes to rugby. And now it's into the final, where we are going to try and wheel out this again and see if they can stand up to our double 1-2 punch of forward packs as we put a fresh pack on in the second half.